By the way, can I just give a reflection on the economic outlook? We can debate about the future of Greece, but I want to ask you a question as experts in the Estonian economy. I've been looking back since my last visits here. I've seen house prices growing at one point over 4 years at 35% per year between 2004 and 2008, correct? I think in 2007, 2008, they increased by 50% almost in a single year, 47, 50%, yeah? It was high, well, maybe give or take 5%, depending on which street you are in. But it was high, correct? We also saw the central bank rate go up as high as 8, 8.3, 8.6, 8.7, 8.9%. Inflation rate generally in 2007, 2008 was peaked at, what, 11.2, 11.12%. Interesting. Now, I have a question to ask you today. Imagine that you had come inside the Eurozone in 2005, and you were, because the rest of the Eurozone was in a terrible economic mess, that they needed an interest rate of around 1% just to survive. And meanwhile, you are driving your economy at incredible speed, and you're seeing 35% house price inflation and 8% general inflation. Tell me this, what do you think would have happened in 2008 if your interest rate had not been 9% or nearly, but 1%? And what would it be today if the interest rate had been through 1% throughout the last 5, 6 years? Put your hands up if you think the current economic situation in Estonia would be different than it is now. Put your hands up if you think it will be different. Of course, hugely different. Of course. So now please tell me the future. Because 1% interest rate seems quite low to me, looking at the recent history. And yet, of course, we have to live with it, because the rest of the European Union is in such a mess, they need an interest rate of around 0 nearly to have a chance of recovery. But meanwhile, Estonia, you are powering in growth, successful economic recovery, doing well. So we are in for interesting times. What does this mean? It means, I'm not saying the future is what the future is going to be. I'm saying this. If we are going to plan, we need more than one strategy.